Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me get a comment in the comment box for the first people in. Right, we're going to talk about why this is important, or what's significant. I don't know how important it is, but it is significant because of who it is, the bad actor that is married now. So let's do our intros. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat on your way in. Right, okay. Like I said, hopefully you guys can hear me. I think I might be in a bit of a dead zone. So the first people in here, please make a comment in the comment box. And so I'll just be talking to myself until then. Yeah, so our favorite, as Angry Man calls him, calls her, as Angry Man calls her, Miss Maybelline Muppet is apparently officially married. She's been married for months. She's just been holding out on her subscribers. Congratulations to her. Actually, congratulations to her. Seriously, especially when you look at the marriage rate in the black community. Congratulations to her. But why this is significant is these people are selling you a product that they don't even really believe in, right? And what do I mean by that? Okay, so even her own subscribers were like, "You're married? I thought you would never be married." Right? You know, et cetera, et cetera. And why wouldn't they think that Paris would ever be married? Because she talks so much crap about black men, right? And of course, you know, the requisite Naker word came out of her mouth. It's fascinating for her to be talking so crazy. Now, Mr. Z, who is she married to? A Nigerian. Oh, shout out to all my Nigerian brothers. I'm about to flame y'all tonight. I'm sorry. To all my best friend is half Nigerian. Just for y'all to understand. My best friend is half Nigerian, half ADOS. That don't save nothing tonight. I'm about to flame Nigerians. Y'all trying to tell me y'all let one of y'all marry Paris Milan even after how she talk? Y'all let one of y'all sons marry Paris Milan even after how she talk? Now, this is going straight to tribalism right now. You know, I'm not for talking crap about ADOS black women, right? And then turn around and marry a Haitian woman or Jamaican woman or a Nigerian woman or whatever, right? And then claiming I don't understand the culture that well and et cetera, which Paris Milan is saying right now as we speak on her channel. She's still going as we speak right now, right? She's kind of getting the cold shoulder from some in his family because Paris Milan doesn't want to have children as of right now. You married into the wrong family. You try not to have children, ma'am. And I hope you have a son. Oh, I hope you have a son. If you have a kid, hope you have a son. I hope you have a son so you can deal with all of those crazy ass things you say. Oh, I don't want you to have a Paris Milan. If you stay married to this man, and once again, congratulations. Oh, I don't want you to have a daughter. No. God need to bless you with a son. God need to bless you with a son, and your son needs to run into women just like you throughout his life. And if you're a great woman, then that's great for your son, right? But if you're not, if you're a white chocolate dipped capitalist black woman, what does that mean for your son, right? What does that mean for your son to run into women like you in his dating life, right? So yeah, so Paris Milan is married, everyone. Paris Milan is married. She's been married for months. She's been kind of like lying to her subscribers, saying that she was only engaged, but no, she's officially married. And once again, we're going off of her telling the truth and being upfront and forthcoming about these things. But yeah, and why this is significant is, once again, she's selling a product, rage porn about black men, fear about black men, that she doesn't actually fully believe in, or at least she's tribal about it, right? So you talk all this crap about black men, primarily ADOS black men, and then you go hop, jump, and skip yourself to a Nigerian. When I said the last video I spoke about Paris Milan, that a lot of these black women, black American women, look at Nigerians as the come up because they think y'all are lame squares with money and they could talk all type of crazy, and y'all still think y'all can alpha y'all way through that relationship. You think Mr. Z didn't know what he was talking about? So it's one of two things. Either Paris Milan is a really good actress and she's putting on and fronting on the internet, right? And so her Nigerian husband and his family don't know what type of woman she actually is, or at least her internet personality, right? So she's either fronting and putting on the internet, or he does know her internet personality and he doesn't care and he doesn't think it applies to him. He doesn't think that it's going to be detrimental to him and his relationship. Right? He doesn't think it's going to apply to him and his relationship. And there are some people like that. They see the dark sides of their spouse before the marriage and during the beginning of the marriage, and they don't think it's ever going to apply to them. They never think they're going to be on the other side of that. And Corey Holcomb actually has a bit of a joke about that. You know, being the second baby daddy or the first baby daddy or whatever, sitting on the couch with the other baby daddies, and this new guy walks in the house during Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that, looking down on them like he ain't gonna be the next one. Right? And yes, Paris Milan isn't a baby mama. Yes, she's married. You know, and once again, I truly mean it. Shout out to her. And shout out to all the suckers that keep on giving her money and supporting her, right? And supporting her and buying her supposed, what's her product called, the Glow Box or something like that. It's a bunch of soap and all this maintenance products for women and whatnot. I think she calls it the Glow Box, right? So let me get this right. Paris Milan was talking so crazy about black men that some of y'all didn't even realize that she was engaged or married. Y'all find out she's actually now married. Y'all are surprised. Now y'all asking her about kids. She's telling you she don't know she want to have kids. And even his own, the new husband, own mother supposedly is surprised and didn't know that. Now she's trying to pretend like culture is whatever. We're all the same. We're all blackity, blackity, black, black. No, Paris, you have been speaking very foul about black men for over a half a decade now. For about half a decade now, right? You've been speaking foul about black men, primarily ADOS black men, and you escape hatched into the arms of a Nigerian or a Nigerian descent man. Right? How convenient. So that's like me. And by the way, from my understanding, Paris Milan is ADOS. FBA ADOS, right? So that's like me talking a whole lot of crap, but I'm Haitian descent, so I can't even make that example. That's like my girl, actually. Okay, perfect. My lady is ADOS FBA. That's like her talking a whole lot of crap about black men, primarily black American men, and that's okay because she's with me, so she could do that. So she can enrage primarily black American women, have them out here looking at black men suspiciously, primarily ADOS and FBA black men, and then they just stay single perpetually while having all the anger and the rage and the ire and the rancor for ADOS men. And a few of them escape hatch out to, once again, some Nigerian guy or some Ethiopian guy, some Jamaican guy or Haitian guy. Whatever single black Brits there are in America. Right? So why this is significant is the product that she's selling, which is black men ain't ish. Primarily ADOS and FBA black men ain't ish. All of that fear porn, all of that. This black man was seen around this black girl that went missing, and y'all look out for him and look out for the car, look like this and da 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 da. Oh yeah, that's what she's been doing for the past few months. Nothing but fear porn. Y'all look out for these black men. Y'all know they be stalking us and da 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 da. Y'all practically made this woman a millionaire off of rage porn and fear porn content. Now she's married. Are you ever going to be married, ladies? So apparently she's a stay-at-home wife. The money she brings in from YouTube is her money. That's the income for her, which is significant, right? Paris Milan is doing numbers on YouTube. So a Nigerian brother married Paris Milan, even with all of her insane rhetoric and rage porn content and fear porn content directed to black men. Now, I guarantee you he's one of, if he knows her content, I can guarantee you he thinks that that doesn't apply to him, because I'm not FBA or ADOS. We're better than that. Apparently he's Yoruba, or he's Igbo or Yoruba, I'm sorry. I think she said he's Yoruba. Either way, whichever one of the tribes, I'm better than that. I'm not an ADOS. When she's talking about them, she's talking about black Americans, not me. Not me and my people and my culture. We're superior. All right. All right. Right? She's showing off her ring. She's speaking about the when he proposed and all of that. Once again, congratulations to her. You got out the game. You made money selling black men, black American men out. And a Nigerian turned around and took you out the game. Shout out to you and him. Congratulations. You know, congratulations. Now you don't have to deal with the cost of all your insane rhetoric about black men, primarily black American men. Right? Wow. We never know. She claims she washes his clothes. She has no problem with that. She helps him with paperwork and everything. She's probably not lying. I don't have the energy to be fronting like that. My woman knows exactly the type of content I make. Her cousin is subscribed to me, her male cousin, her mom knows, people know. This also holds me accountable for what I say about black people and ADOS black people, black women. Because I'm with an ADOS FBA black woman. Right? And yes, Mr. Z thought and felt like this before my lady. And I had that respect for ADOS and FBA before my lady. Before I was in a relationship with her. So no wonder. So all of these women are trying to escape hatch out. So they're just going to talk crazy about black men primarily. And I saw that super chat. Give me a second. I'm going to read it when I get a chance. So for them, they're just going to talk crazy about black men, primarily FBA and ADOS black men, and then try to escape hatch out to some guy or Nigerian guy or non-black guy altogether, Latino or white, or if they're lucky, Asian. Right? So you're salting the earth while you leave. That's what Paris Milan is engaging in. So you got Paris Milan married. You have Cynthia G apparently in a relationship with a black man. Who are these men that listen to these women rage on? See, you can't say the same thing for me, because I don't use disparaging terminology for black women. All type of nakers and all type of weirdness. The question is, who are these men that know that these women are making this type of content and y'all date and marry them anyway? Anyway. Right? Wow. Train tracks. Y'all date and marry them anyway. Why? Because you don't think it's going to apply to you? Right? These are like the worst actors in this conversation amongst black men and black women. For you to see even want to have children, I hope Paris Milan has a son. If Paris Milan is truly married, I believe her. I hope she has a son. Oh, God has to give you a son, right? It has to be a son. You can't have a daughter. It has to be a son. Right? Oh, but Mr. Z, she's not gonna raise him to be a naker like you. She's gonna raise him to cherish black women and dark-skinned black women, right? And be accountable and responsible and pay for everything and take verbal abuse from black women and be condescended to by black women and be verbally abused by black women and smile it off and pay for everything and be a paymaster and have very little personality and be a walking robot only here to please black women. His whole entire existence will be to please insecure, infantile black women with arrested development of emotions. So it's not the same, Mr. Z. Yeah, whatever. Right? And Kate and Don 7 says, what kind of man would marry Paris Milan knowing what she does for a living on the internet? Brother, that's the question. That is the question, ain't it? Right? That's the question. Right? And then KW Don 7 says again, Cynthia G will never get this outcome. She's finished. Her supposed relationship is probably FWB or a situationship. Yeah. Yeah. Brother, hey, look, you know, something, and I like keep on pressing the wrong. Let me see if I could try to do this again. Wait a minute. My phone be doing its own thing sometimes. Okay. Yes, look, I really